This hotel has a room numbered 1408. Since the hotel opened, a total of 56 people have died in that room. No one can figure out what exactly happened inside. To prevent more tragedies, the hotel closed the room. However, there was one writer who insisted on staying in that very room. The hotel receptionist refused and called for the hotel manager. The manager arrived with a smile on his face and said, "We're planning to upgrade you to the presidential suite." The writer replied, "I want room 1408. The manager invited him to the office and solemnly requested that he not stay in that room. The writer wouldn't agree, so the manager pulled out a notebook. The writer opened it and saw that the first page was about the first victim who died in 1912, the first week the hotel opened. As the writer continued flipping through the pages, each one described a different gruesome scene. The manager said, "No one has lasted more than an hour in there." This only piqued the writer's interest further, and he insisted on staying, even threatening to sue if they didn't let him. The hotel manager had no choice but to agree, and even escorted the writer up. When they reached the 14th floor, the manager warned the writer one last time not to enter. The writer still didn't believe him. He started walking towards room 1408, opening the notebook and looking at the increasingly terrifying photos from the past. He was so engrossed that he suddenly found himself back at the elevator. He put down the book and walked towards 1408 with full attention. He inserted the key, turned it, opened the door, and switched on the light. Everything in the room seemed normal. The man let out a cold laugh and closed the door, beginning to inspect the room. The TV, toilet paper, and minibar were all normal, but the air conditioning was a bit too warm. There were stains on the floor, and the painting on the wall was a bit eerie. The man opened the window and looked out. Everything outside seemed normal too. Just then, the radio turned on by itself. The man turned his head and saw that his bed had been made. Hesitating for a moment, he felt there must be someone in the room, so he searched everywhere but found no one. At that moment, he noticed that the toilet paper in the bathroom had been replaced with a new roll. Movie title, 1408,